Morning before I go to work, aka my study, I am going to make a very quick garbanzo lemon soup. The reason I'm making the garbanzo lemon soup is because I'm still fasting for Lent. For my Lent, I'm usually vegan, so I will use beans, I will use potatoes, I will use tofu, anything like that to get through. I use a lot of spinach, a lot of dandelion greens for protein. So those are the things I use. But this morning, I was like, I saw this cute little recipe. It called for garbanzo beans, lemon, tahini, which I don't have, so I'm using hummus in place of it. And it's quick and easy. We made the vegetable stock this weekend already, so that's warm over here. And I'm heating some oil over here. I just grabbed a can of garbanzo beans instead of the fresh. I rinsed them 3 times through, so I feel comfortable using them. It doesn't have too much of a tinny taste. Morning, Andrea. The spices that I'm going to use this morning are parsley, oregano, and dill. I have 2 cloves of garlic, a half an onion, and 2 small carrots. I'm also using a little bit of jalapeno juice with the lemon juice at the end because I want a touch of spice. So, still waiting for this to heat up. I should have heated this before putting the call on. I'm really new to this live thing, as you can see, and my video is a little questionable. Now, in my vegetable stock, I went ahead and added a little bit of pasta because I did want something. So I used a little rotini. I didn't have orzo. You can use orzo, any type of pasta you like. Don't go overboard. The chickpeas have plenty of starch in them. Okay, starting to pop. Here we go. So into the pan, I've got the half an onion, the carrots. Let's turn this around so I don't make a mess. And the garlic. This will not take long. I think you can see it a little bit. And to this, I'm going to add the chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. Didn't drain off all that water. I did put the olive oil in the pan before I added all of these ingredients. A little bit of parsley. Come on. So, I don't know if you can see it, about that much. You can add a little more if you like parsley. A little bit of oregano. We use Greek oregano. You can use Mexican oregano. Get a better oregano than just, if you have a farmer's market, get the oregano from there. Dill. Oh, too much dill. I love dill, but woo, adding a little dill to the soup as well. So, that one's for the chef. Let me let y'all know, Chris is a much better chef than I. He is such a great cook. He's amazing. So usually these wonderful things that you see me take pictures of, it's all Chris. I'm much more semi-homemade, get it done, get it moving. He has a much better palate. He builds flavors a lot better than I do. But he's taught me a couple things. Now once these veggies are brown the way I want them, I'm just going to add them to the stock. It doesn't take long. Andrea, how are things out there in Texas? Hope everybody's having an okay time sheltering in place. I've been at home since I went out on Saturday. I have gone on daily walks, but I don't go to any stores. I'm trying my best to shelter in place. I'm not very good at it, so I'm trying. Like I said, this wasn't going to take very long, about another minute or so, and this will be ready to transfer for me. It could go a little longer if you want to develop more flavor. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil. So a tablespoon of olive oil, probably a good measure. And that's for the whole soup. We're trying to stay safe out here. Atlanta's a little, they don't like to listen to shelter in place. All right, so that's about there. Now, because I didn't have tahini, I'm using hummus. It's just a bit of a thickener for me. I'm good with it. I love it. So about a tablespoon. What I had left in my hummus container. And I'm actually going right into the veggie stock with that. And it gives it, I don't know if you can see it, but it gives it a bit of a, woo, brown color. Good thing that that went right into the veggies. Light brown. Okay, so these veggies are ready to add. They've got a few brown bits. They're nice and caramelized. And like I said, you can cook them for a little longer. Just for the sake of the video, I'm going quicker. Right into the pot. And I've used the veggie stock almost all up already. I've used it every day this week with everything that I've prepared for myself. Chris used some of it inside of my pot stickers to bring everything together. And now I'm going to add 1 lemon. I juiced it. And a little bit of jalapeno juice just for flavor. And I'm going to try to not get that peppercorn, but if I do, it's fine. I got the peppercorn. Chris pickles his own jalapenos. How much? Oh, I used about 2 to 3 cups of the stock just to have enough for the whole day. So now I've got a half a pot of soup for the rest of the day. So the soup is done. How long was our video this morning? I'm not even sure. But in, what, about 10 minutes, we have a soup for the day. All right, if you have any other questions, leave them in the messages. It was great seeing y'all this morning.